The 11th edition of the Africa Biblical Leadership Conference ended with the Youth Assembly has its theme as Arise and Shine, raising a new generation of transformational leaders. Some of the resource persons at the conference encouraged the youth not to give up on their goals for a bright future, but to be strong and lean on the Word of God for a bright future.
Initiative came in 2010 under the auspices of the African head of state and head of government during their African prayer breakfast by the head of government and head of state. Thereafter, the British and Foreign Bible Society based in the UK took it upon themselves to assist the Bible societies in Africa to organize this annual event called Africa Biblical Leadership Initiative. And the first host was Ethiopia in 2012. Since then, it has gone from one country to the other. It is safe to know that Bible Society exists all over Africa. So every nation has their own national Bible Society. And our main occupation is to ensure that we make the Bible available in every known language in our countries. But we discovered that the Bible is the book of God. But how do we utilize the Bible to impart the society? There's no nation that has attained leadership, that has attained success, that has attained greatness without the impact of the Word of God. So we are telling the African leaders that we need to take God as the foundation of any meaningful progress that we want to achieve in life. And that is why we have taken upon ourselves to rotate this hosting across African countries. So this is the 11th edition only here in Nigeria. After we ought to have ended it in 2020, but the coronavirus prevented us. So hosting this event is not just for a few African countries, it's for every African nation. So next year now we are taking it to Gabon. And after Gabon it's going to Tanzania. After Tanzania it's coming to Benin Republic. And so on, so that we take this round. And what are we aiming at? We are aiming at transformational leadership in Africa. And the simple message I keep getting is, when Nigeria gets it right, Africa will get it right. And that's why we come up with this team, value-based leadership, model for Africa. That when we get it as an African nation, Nigeria, they want to be the pride of nations. That whatever we have lost in the past, through this initiative, we're able to bring back biblical leaders. It doesn't have to be a Christian. We cannot all be Christian, but when you imbibe the fear of God, when you imbibe the biblical principle into leadership, we know that Africa will be great.
The fact that in Africa we know that one of our greatest challenges is in the area of leadership, and we are trusting God that relying on biblical principle, the Lord and the help of God, we might be able to steer up a direction of change that will be non-discriminatory. Will not in any way be a divider or a dividing force, but kind of leadership that the entire citizenry can rally around. Now we believe, the principle of God, the Bible is a little here, a little there. Nobody has a kind of magic wand, but from us, our own little contribution, the Bible Society of Nigeria is championing this, believing that if it works in Nigeria, it can work anywhere in Africa and anywhere in the world. And that is it. And we are hopeful with the help of God. God, the whole thing keys into the Word of God and the plan of God.
The reason we do that is we go to every country, we identify key leaders. They could be leaders of churches, they could be leaders of banks, they could be government leaders. We have key leaders of the youth and key leaders in NGOs. And when it comes to the youth, we would like to also have time with them, to listen to them. Because although we are training leaders, the real leaders of tomorrow are the youth. If we don't get them on board, we are going to lose them.
And I would like to encourage Nigerian youth in this time to shine their light brightly, first of all from a position of personal excellence, and to realize that you are not alone. There are other people just like you who are living a life of relevance. Come together, form community, and I think that together we can do more.